Hello, my people. Hope you're doing great. So today I'm gonna be running us through the application form. I'll just show you how to fill the application form. All right. Vamia admission is open from today, the 7th of August. So you have just approximately 2 weeks from the 7th, which is today, to the 13th of August. And as we all know, Vamia is it's like it's rush hour. Okay, whenever it comes to the admission period. So you may wake up tomorrow, you may wake up next week, and you find this on their website, like we are no longer receiving applications to these programs. So please apply today. It's very important. You need to have height at least 5.5 bank score in order to apply. I'm talking about the international English language test. Okay. So you can only apply to one program in this rolling admissions. Now, this is the application form. I will just run you through. This is there is no application fee. You don't have to pay any application fee. You don't have to pay fees. This is free, okay? Tuition free programs because it's a vocational school. For those of you who are new to my channel or are new to Vamia, this is a vocational school. You don't pay fees, you don't pay application fee. You just fill the form as I'm gonna show you, and I'll tell you more about the different documents that are required. So this is the application form. So when you come here, add study program, you choose one. You can apply only to one program, not more than two. So if I choose, for example, the cook program, then you can see it's there. Now, if I want to change it, I'll go to remove, and then I go back to add study program, and then I choose this. All right, these are like they are still restaurant and catering services, the waiter and then the cook. These are two programs in there in Vamia. I will just show you again. So qualification in restaurant and catering services, cook, Vamia, and then qualification in restaurant and catering services, waiter. So if I choose, for example, cook, it's there, and you can see it from here. In this application, you can apply to one study program. So personal information, your names, and I just want to talk about this because during the previous application period, like you guys were asking about, oh, I don't have a finished personal identity code. You don't need it because you don't live in Finland. But if you leave this box like nationality Finland, then you are required. So you have to change it. For example, I'm from Cameroon. Then I'm just gonna put Cameroon. Then they will ask, do you have a finished personal identity code? I'm from Cameroon. I'm in Cameroon at the moment. I'm assuming. So I put no. Then they're gonna ask for your date of birth, now your passport number, and your national ID number. So it's very important. And then your email address, which is also very important because without the correct email address, there's no way the school will reach out to you. There's no way you'll be notified that your application has been received or whatever. So make sure you have the right email address and you fill it correctly. That's why they're asking you to please, you should re-enter your email address again because it's very important. They want you to be sure. Your phone number, which is mandatory as well. Country of residence is mandatory as well. You can always change it. I will just be putting Cameroon address and your postal code, city and country, your native language. You have options here. If it's English, you can choose. Now, eligibility, the education you have completed. The main eligibility criteria when it comes to education is general education, upper secondary education. So You can click upper secondary education and you put your graduation date, and then you upload it here, upload attachment. And if you want to add other qualification under education, you can add it. If you have higher education, you want to put it, that's fine. But the main thing is your upper secondary school certificate. Now, work experience, which is also mandatory. So you have to select if you have any other work experience, not just cooking, in the cooking industry or catering industry or any other. So you have to fill it here. And now the language skills is either you have the Duolingo test or the IELTS test. So you can choose from here as well. So if you have 5.5, you choose this. If you have 6, you choose that. So just choose, for example, I choose this one, then it stays there. And then you have to upload your language test certificate. It's very important. And now there's a short motivation letter. Why do you want to apply for this field of study? What are your future plans at the moment? Please, it is very important. I think I love this motivation letter because it's guiding you. These are the questions you need to answer. These are the main questions. So stick to the questions. Don't go writing, lengthy things that are not important. Stick to these questions that they are guiding, they're asking you. Motivation for studying abroad. So what motivates you to study abroad? Why do you want to move to Finland in the first place as a whole? And why do you choose Vamia as your next school? So you have to explain. And yeah, why do you want to apply for this study? You can talk about, maybe you can start by your passion for cooking, your passion for catering services, and you can give one or two examples about something like, you must not, it must not be I've worked in a restaurant. No. If you haven't, you can also talk about maybe helping your mom with her petite business in like selling food and stuff like that. Now, economic motivation. How do you plan to organize your migration and your living in Finland, both financially and otherwise? So you have to explain, how do you plan to. You can talk about, if you have a sponsor, you can talk about a sponsor, your parents, your family, any member of your family that is willing to sponsor you financially, and they are gonna take care of your living expenses, your house rent, and all the other things. So you can also explain further about you applying for a visa and explain, just tell them about the things you know about Finnish immigration and how to go about it. You can also mention that there as well. And you have the consent for electronic communication. So yes. And then they're asking for your passport. So it's very important for you to upload your passport. When you click here, it's uploaded. So basically, I think this is just it. There is no other, there's nothing add to this. This is the application form. So when you're done, because I can't go to preview because I haven't filled, everything. But when you're done, it'll take you to preview and then you submit. And that's it. So easy, straightforward. You don't have to pay any money. It takes less than 20 minutes. 20 minutes is even more. It takes less than 20 minutes for you to fill all this, especially if you have your passport ready, all your certificates, you have already, you scan them, they are downloaded, everything. You can just upload them, apply, and then when you submit, they're gonna send a confirmation email to you, the email address that you provide in this application. So like I mentioned, oh yeah, run, apply. Okay, I know Vamia is tough, but like just 20 minutes of your time. Who knows? Just put it out there. This year may be your year, So just put it out there and let it be. I will encourage everyone to apply, especially for those of you who have the IELTS or Duolingo scores. please apply. Why just like you paid for this exam, and you have 5.5 or 6 or 6.5. Why are you keeping it? Use it. If you're not accepted, there's no problem. Just use it and go about and just apply and just leave it. At times, this is the best way to apply. Just apply and continue your life. If you receive like an email saying you've been admitted, fine. If not, you just continue living your life, because like I always say, it's a win-win situation. What do you stand to lose? Nothing. you know. So if you are qualified, apply, because if you are not, don't even waste your time, especially with the language test. If you don't have it, please don't even waste your time applying. But if you have, I will encourage you to apply, because nothing is involved. You're not paying application fee. And even after even if you are admitted, you're not gonna say, oh, I don't have fees. No. Okay, so this is all I have for you today. I hope it was helpful to you. Please like this video, subscribe, invite your friends, and see you next week. If you have any question, leave in the comment section, and I will try to reply you as soon as possible. Okay, so all the best to those applying. God bless you. Bye.